Learn to trust in God, man. Learn to trust in God. I've been struggling so much to try to find my way, to try to figure out the direction I want to take my content, what I want to be known for, what I'm currently doing, so many different things. And I just got off an incredible call with one of my homies, Bradley, and we talked for 2 fucking hours about so many different things, but the majority of it was about letting go, trusting in God, and allowing God to lead the way. And also allowing yourself to know that if you have big dreams, you have goals, that as long as you're moving in the right way, in the right path, those are going to come true. But they're not going to come true necessarily the exact way that you would like them to. For example, for me, I've always been a creative and artist, and I've always wanted to be known for my music. But especially over the last year, I've felt the negativity that comes from rap music, particularly because that's what I make. And it's hard for me to put out music that I am proud of, even though I think it sounds good. It doesn't matter how good it sounds. Is it a positive influence? Is it actually going to help somebody? Or is it just continuing to add brain rot and negativity to their life? And I've been battling this because I've always wanted to be known for music. And so I feel like I'm looking my childhood self in the face and looking directly at them and telling them, we never made it. We're giving up. This dream is not necessarily what I need to follow anymore. And it's not to say that I'm completely giving up on music or that I'm not ever going to make music again. But it's also that I don't know how to make positive influencing music. All my music is on trap beats, talking about fucking bitches and having sex and, smoking weed and nothing that is positive. I just came out with a song 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and that's all the song is. It might be catchy, it might be entertaining, but it's definitely not a positive influence. And I've been feeling this tug at my soul, at my heart for a while now on if music is still for me. And maybe music still is for me in the future. I don't know. Maybe I'm meant to make rock songs or country songs or learn how to be a DJ and make EDM and uplifting stuff that literally makes me happy. And it sucks to feel this like guilt or feeling of like, am I giving up on my dream? Or am I allowing God to shift my dream into a new direction to where I can still be famous, still have the money and still have the stuff and the freedom and the experiences that I want to experience in life, but by adding actual value, not entertainment brain rot value, but actual value to people through my message, through a positive message, through a different format of social media. And with that, I posted a video talking about creating a relationship with God on Instagram or on YouTube yesterday. And I've already had several good comments telling me to keep making more videos like this. And if I wouldn't have made that video, my friend Bradley wouldn't have seen the video and called me, which sparked this entire 2-hour conversation that literally lifted a weight off of my shoulders because he was in the same position and did get millions of streams on music because that was his dream too. And then he felt the same way that I've been feeling. And he opened my eyes to realize that I can still be famous, still want what I want, but my dream of that doesn't necessarily have to come or happen how I planned it through music. I can just be myself and let people come to like me as a person and vibe with me as a person. And if they like the message, if they like the value, they can stay and we can build that community. And if you don't like me, you can keep on pushing down the line and find somebody else that you do. But it doesn't mean that what you are passionate about, aka me, is going to affect or change that. And so I say all this to say, especially on TikTok, this trend of post 5, 10, 20 times a day, every single day until you make it, has been a thing. And it's not that won't work, but at the same sense, if you believe that you're putting out value, if you believe that you're on the right path, and if you believe that you are going to make it no matter what, then posting 20 times a day doesn't have to be the path for you. Posting 10 times a day doesn't have to be the path for you. Posting 5 times a day doesn't have to be the path for you. If you are consistent and you truly try to focus on quality, which I hope this video is that, because this is coming from my soul. I haven't restarted this video once. This is one take, straight from God, straight through me. You can have your dreams. You can reach them by doing less, as long as you are adding the value and putting in the proper message, going down the path that you truly want to go down. You know, we were talking about the devil will guide you, and you can win with the devil, but you're going to also be harboring a lot of evil and negativity in that light. Whereas if you believe in God, maybe the reason I haven't made it yet, because I believe in God, but I've been trying to put out a bullshit fucking message about within my music, instead of trying to actually spread positivity, give people real value that they can actually implement in their life, and to stop worrying about what people think about me, thinking that I have to be this rapper, that I can't change. You can be whoever the fuck you want to be. You can do whatever the fuck in this life that you want to do. And this is your sign to listen to this message and to understand that. And in order for me to really get to where I want to be, happily, I know that the views do not make me fulfilled. They bring short-term happiness. I know that posting 10, 20 times a day is going to lead to me hating my life and burnout, because I've already started to feel that, because it just seems impossible to be able to post 10 to 20 times new pieces of content every single day while still adding value, when it's just a lot of bullshit. And again, it's not that everybody can't do that, because there are people that are and can, and the amount of posts have proven it. And there's also levels that scale to where once you get a team, you can have that content constantly exposed, showing the right message without necessarily you having to be the one to create or post it, if that makes sense. So the whole point of this video is to trust in God, believe in yourself, that if you have dreams and goals that you're going to get there, and that you don't have to listen to every single guru on TikTok or in business or whatever talking about you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to post this time, you have to post this amount of times. Trust in you. Trust that God has your best interest at heart. And trust that no matter what path God leads you down, you're still going to accomplish your dreams. Just not necessarily the exact way that you had planned it. God has a plan for you. Everybody has a talent, and God wants you to show off your talent and to help others and to provide value. You don't have to follow the crowd. You don't have to follow the algorithm or try to please the algorithm. What you need to do is make sure that you are living true to yourself. And that's all that fucking matters. And as long as you keep going down that path of living true to yourself, it might take you longer than others, or your dreams might come that much quicker. But your dreams are going to come true. I promise you.